What's going on, guys? This your boy John, the Liquidator, coming back with another video. So it looked like the Browns is finally addressing the future, the one quarterback on a roster, and pretty much what this whole ordeal that is coming out in the media really means. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. And we got to jump right into this story. One quarterback that we heard about all last year, we could not hear enough about him, is Dillon Gabriel. Now, ever since Shador Sanders made his start and pretty much put to bed all of the rumors that he wasn't showing up to practice, being motivated, ready to play, and all these different things that was coming out of Cleveland, Shador ultimately went out there and won football games. Well, ever since he really took over to him, we haven't heard too much about old Dillon Gabriel. Now, his girlfriend went on a rant throughout the season, calling out the organization. That probably didn't help his case either. But I'm telling you right now, we really haven't heard a whole lot, man. And I just find it to be pretty strange because everybody was speaking highly about old Dillon boy before the season started. And he was so much better than Shador during training camp, and he did all these great tangible things before the season. Then when the season came, he couldn't find a wide receiver to throw it to, and he couldn't get the ball past the damn line of scrimmage when he threw it. But whatever the case may be, is new information coming out of Cleveland as of right now that could be detailing what is possibly about to go down. Now, the Athletic and New York Post put out an article today, which we're about to read some of it here shortly, that talks about Dillon Gabriel, and it talks about different set situations that is coming out of the Browns media. Now, we know that they have been pretty vocal about speaking about Malik Willis, Todd Simpson, Kyler Murray, and many other damn quarterbacks, except for the one that actually on their roster. Now, I find that to be pretty strange. I know I'm not the brightest man in the planet, but damn me, we heard a lot about Dillon Gabriel. What's going on with Dillon Gabriel? Because to me, it's looking like Dillon Gabriel is to the contrary about to get ready to head down to Atlanta. Now, free agency start on the 11th, man. March the 11th at the start of NFL free agency. I'm eager to see is Dillon Gabriel still finna be on this team. Now, Zach Jackson of The Athletic reveals the Browns' potential plans to address their quarterback situation. Now, so supposedly the Browns is finna fix this set situation they think they have. I don't believe they have a quarterback situation. I believe they have a media situation because the media has been creating this quarterback situation. Y'all got a quarterback, and we're going to talk about y'all quarterback in a hot second because Todd Monken, think highly of y'all quarterback. Now, it goes on to say the Browns are open to multiple options at quarterback. And that certainly includes the open competition that new head coach Todd Monken referenced during his combine media availability. But it's clear that the team won't just have Shador Sanders and Deshaun Watson in that competition. Expect the Browns to at least explore a run at Malik Willis in free agency or seriously consider a trade for Anthony Richardson. That would put Shador Sanders versus Richardson in a competition for the starting job while the team's longer term plans remain open. Now, my guess will be could they possibly be trading Dillon Gabriel for Anthony Richardson? I don't know, but that looked like that could very much be an option. Somebody said Zach was debunked. Somebody said Zach just saying ish at this point. If it's not dunking on the Browns, he really doesn't have much to say. Why only two quarterbacks? Right. Because my thing is, y'all spoke highly about Dillon Gabriel before the season, bro. And it's like we don't even hear about Dillon. Why is that? Why is that, Cleveland media? Now, the Browns did release an offensive tackle today that is number 71. He was really, really bad, man. Um, and he freed up $2 million in cap space. So they definitely released him. Cornelius Lucas and center Justin Osborne. So both of these two offensive linemen are gone, which I think is just brilliant for them to be getting rid of these guys, man, because they was hot ass. Just hot ass. Now, with that being said, we got to talk about the Browns quarterback. That is Shador Sanders. I believe Shador is going to be the quarterback. I believe he is the quarterback, and he letting his hair hang out on y'all, showing y'all he is the quarterback. I don't know, but fact of the matter is, Todd Monken looked very happy with his horse head next to Shador. And I believe this is the gift Shador gave him for his birthday. Now, what's happening on Twitter is being reported that Browns coach Monken posts grinning photo with Shador Sanders and a horse gift. The simple post of 3 horse emojis arrived amid Cleveland's quarterback competition between Shador Sanders and fifth round pick who started the final 3 games last season and veteran Deshaun Watson. Sanders gave Monken the queerly porcelain horse head last month, thinking Monken first mistook it for a gift from his wife. Sanders bought one for herself too. Now in his first full offseason as Browns head coach with the retooled 29-member staff, including his son as offensive analyst, Monken and Sanders share history from Georgia recruiting days, fueling fan excitement for training camp. Now, this is lovely because this shows me that Todd Monken is happy with Shador. So, despite all of the BS that is coming out of Cleveland media, he's happy with Shador. Now, it's no secret that he's going to potentially get other guys to come in and, compete with Shador. But could we possibly be seeing good old Dillon Gabriel be traded to the Colts? Because that looked like that could become a reality based on the information that I have been seeing. Because it's no secret that they want to get Anthony Richardson in there, bro. Everybody's been talking about it. The Anthony Richardson situation is the one that I could see being for real because I just don't think they got the money to get Malik Willis. To be honest with y'all, I believe Malik Willis is gonna get a big payday from one of these teams, and hopefully they know what they're doing, man. I don't think he's all that. I think he's just mid. You know what I'm saying? I just got to be honest. He's just mid, man. He played a couple games. I don't think he showed enough to me for me to believe that he's the guy that they should be rolling with, but to each his own. However they see fit, they should do it. That's what they gonna do. But I want to know y'all thoughts about Dillon Gabriel, man. I think I think they're finna trade Dillon Gabriel. And that could be part of the reason why we haven't been hearing a lot about Dillon Gabriel. But I could be doing some research, man. I'm gonna be doing some research to figure out what's going on with him and his roster spot because they're pushing this Anthony Richardson thing. And the only thing that I can see them trading is either some draft picks or possibly Dillon Gabriel. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Make sure y'all keep them bells on. I will be back with more content. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.